Are live. Welcome to Tyranny of Dragons. We will be picking up where we left off last week. But before we get started, I'd like to thank the friends of the Greenwater Guildhall. If you're watching on Twitch, if you scroll down, you should see some tiles there that will link to these fine people's websites. If you don't see the tiles, please click on my profile image and they should pop up for you. The first on the list is a Speechless Bard. She and her husband make beautiful leather products for your tabletop games, such as leather covers for your core rulebooks. She has a full line of dice bracelets. There is a mat that you can roll your dice on that when you roll it up, it looks like a spell scroll. She hand makes all of it. She even hand picks leather swaths and whatnot. Beautiful work. If you're going to order from her, keep in mind that if you're ordering for a gift or other time-sensitive reason, to make sure that you give yourself a little bit of time, because she is in the UK and it takes a little bit for stuff to make it across the pond and through U.S. Customs. Next on the list is the Fable Beard Company. Fable Beard Company makes beard products such as oils, balms, butters, and co-wash. They now have a full line of deodorant, and they have started to release their fall lineup, getting ready for the seasons. Today I am wearing the Harvester, which smells of candied apples and fall. I don't know what that smells. It smells pretty good, but I couldn't tell you if it was realistic or not. If you are a first-time purchaser, they have a buy one, get one free option. Just go ahead and log in and create an account, and if you use the code FIRST in your cart, you can put 2 beard oils in your cart, and if you use the code FIRST, the second one will be discounted to free. Where we left off last week, the party had made it to the lair of a green dragon, and they are just entering the lair. They know that the green dragon has a rider, and they learned that the rider was actually an elf named Neronvain, who is the bastard son and half brother to an elven prince. But Neronvain is the son of King Melandrak, and he was exiled. Doesn't really go into a whole lot of information on why he was exiled, but he was kicked out. And he was the one riding a green dragon. And these fine party members have just entered the cave entrance behind a waterfall. Let's see here. I think that we're all here. Yep, we are all on the board. So, where would you guys... Well, let me read this entrance here. This large chamber has a 40-foot high ceiling set with massive stalactites, smaller stalagmites set across the ground. There is a pool with a small island in the southeast corner of the cavern, and it is fed by streams of water dripping down through the rock. The southwest face of the cavern is a 20-foot high bluff, part of which leads to another area, and it kind of overhangs, and that area is actually here, down in the southwest corner. Now, you can hear low-level voices talking, normal talking sounds, but because of the echo in here, they're not shouting, so it's hard for you to tell what they're saying. And let me put them on the board. Okay, so yeah, you can hear the sounds of people talking, regular voices. They're not trying to hide their presence. What would you guys like to do?
I got sneak and kill. That's farther than I thought it was.
So we're gonna fight soon. Maybe now's a good time to bless some of y'all.
Sure.
Okay, let's see. Slogan and Mist and Shredder.
Oh, am I still a snake?
Snake, we're blessed now.
Didn't she climb up the waterfall as a snake?
Yeah, I'm a snake.
Brian, I think Billy already paid for you this week.
Oh, well, you got paid twice then.
So your game for next week's covered.
All right. Billy, thanks.
Oh, no worries. I didn't know the system had changed.
After that one time you guys didn't come, I just started paying him directly.
Oh, okay.
So I think I missed 1 week, which might be why he never said anything. Oh.
Well, I think I paid for you last week and this week.
Wait, that second I paid last week, I think.
I think you did. So I guess your next 2 games are covered.
Put your down to his DM tip.
We just love you so much, we felt you needed extra money, Chris.
Well, I appreciate it. So, yeah. So Elmira wants to do some buffs. Is that what the plan here is?
Yeah, I blessed the Shredder and Schlagen and Mist.
Okay, so you guys get an additional D4 to attack rolls and saving throws. Does that cover ability checks? I think it does.
I think it's only attacks and saves. I don't think it's abilities.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Guidance covers ability checks.
I would like to know what they're saying, so I think maybe a nice pass without trace to get closer to them would be cool.
Yeah. So that's a +10 to your stealth check, so everybody can make a stealth check at +10.
I'm doing tunes.
I'm still gonna be in the back, but I rolled well. I got 23.
I will pass on the stealth check. Yeah, I don't. Even with the +10, I'm still not stealthy. I will just sit around the corner.
Sneak. Oh, Marjorie, I'm just a snake. Snake.
Yeah, is Yip still a snake?
Yep, it's still a snake. And Yep has 30 for stealth.
Otherwise, it came hard. Damn!
Nobody sees the snake.
Okay, so Shredder, what'd you get? You got so 23. It looks like.
Yes, 23.
So everybody can stealth into a position where you are hidden and can listen to what's being said.
How tall did you say this was?
Ceiling is 40 feet overhead.
I missed that.
So you overhear these people talking, and you kind of catch a glimpse. There are torches lit in here. There's dim light mostly, and you can tell that these are all elves, but they appear to be mostly. There's 3 commoners in here, and one of them seems to be a higher-born noble. But they're talking amongst themselves. You can tell a couple of things. One, they're basically conscripted guards. They're prisoners, more or less, that are acting as guards, and they're talking about how they're wondering if Chuth will eat them when they come back. And the noble is saying, don't think about it. Just, go about your business. We're here to guard this entrance. And I'm sure that if we do our jobs well, that Neronvain will not allow Chuth to eat one of you. Elmira, you can make a history check.
I got 23.
So on your 23, you know that Chuth is the name of a famous green dragon. And you would expect as such, since Chuth is the Misty Forest is kind of Chuth's stomping ground. But the other piece of information that you know is that Chuth particularly likes the taste of elves.
Okay, so they're definitely getting eaten.
And you kind of suspect that the green dragon that attacked Altair, the village, is likely the one and the same. It would be Chuth. So you now know that Neronvain has teamed up with Chuth, and it sounds like from their conversation that Chuth and Neronvain are not in the cavern at this time.
Okay.
And the commoners and the noble are not aware of you guys sneaking in.
And where are the elves that are guarding? Which ones are they?
So there are 3 commoners here, here, and here. And then this guy is a highborn noble.
So, elf, dwarf.
Yeah, get the torches.
Yeah, they're all elves, so.
And outside the book chant.
I'm assuming she shares this information with us somehow?
I'm gonna guess that I'll say something loud, like stupidly, but but he loves the taste of elves.
So you say that out loud, and this commoner here is like, you hear him go, "Shh! I think somebody's coming down the entrance."
And I go forward and make it seem like it was a talking snake.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Can I go forward so they think it's a talking snake?
Sure.
See how dumb these people actually are?
Like here.
Huh?
So the commoner that shushed and thought people were coming down goes, "Oh my God, there's a talking snake!" And the nobleman says, "That's no talking snake. That's probably a wild-shaped druid." And the nobleman points at you and says, "Halt! You have entered the lair of Chuth."
I'm gonna stick my tongue out at him. That's what snakes do. I can't talk, so.
One of us should talk for.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a wild
I'll totally move my mouth if somebody else talks.
Who has ventriloquism?
In a different
I have,
voice.
wait,
Oh, I'm not a wild shit.
I have the minor illusion cantrip. I can do that, can't I?
You want to do what?
I have the minor illusion cantrip. I can make it look like that.
Yeah?
That would have been ventriloquist.
This ventriloquist, yeah, what are we trying to say?
They can think I'm actually a shapeshifted dragon, not a druid.
The nobleman says the three commoners are kind of they're holding up spears and they act like they're frightened. They're not sure what to do, and the nobleman says, "Are you part of the Cult of the Dragon's retinue?"
If you know what's good for you, you'll get back to work and stop asking questions.
When
Ew.
he says that, I will cast
Prestidigitation?
Yeah, I'll cast that to make creepy, eerie music sound to set the mood and make them be more scared.
Okay. So Mist, make a deception check at advantage.
Boy, that guy's got his own theme music.
Right?
Business. Well, not a great roll. I only rolled an 11.
Well,
Advantage?
Yep.
Yeah, I rolled a 7 and a 10, and I only have a 1-2 deception.
Ugh. So that's still better than his 9 for insight. So the nobleman says, "Oh, I apologize, Melige. I didn't realize that you were that the Cult of the Dragon was coming back so soon. You only left a while ago for your raiding party. My apologies. My apologies. Please don't say anything to Neronvain and Chuth."
You're still talking?
The nobleman turns to the three commoners and he says, "You three, look busy."
So, they are all afraid of them, so should we not, like, we could probably get them to either, flee or something, right? Or should we just, what is the fuck you want to do with this?
Tell them they're gonna get eaten. Tell them Chuth is gonna eat them if they don't leave right now.
That's a good idea. You anger me, leave now, or I will make sure you get eaten.
Okay, so the nobleman says, "You want us to? Where should we go?"
Stand outside of your corner, I don't know.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
The nobleman tells the commoner, he tells the commoner, he says, "You heard them. We've been ordered to leave. Back to the village." And these three commoners and the noblemen scramble past you and leave. The three commoners, as they're leaving, there's like a sigh of relief coming from them.
We won in a non-violent way. Way to go, gang.
Yeah, everybody gets an inspiration point for handling that a non-violent situation.
I don't want to enable that.
Shredder's like, I am not okay with this.
Can I take a pocket of nobleman if he goes by?
I am not all right with your non-violent hippie bullshit. So you can see.
Did it work?
You can see that there is a deep, exceptionally dark pool of water here, and an island in the middle of this, and you can, each of these squares is 15 feet, so it's a fairly large pool of water.
Do we see anything on the second little island thing?
No.
What's this thing down here?
That is an excellent question.
Take out the phone, I'll be back in a minute.
It's to make soup.
It's
to make soup.
Well, she's looking at that and like shadow step to the island. Because you said this is all dim light, right?
Correct.
Oh, no, you're fine. We're just now.
I would like to shadow step to this little island and see if I can find anything.
No, we're actually talking about.
So, up on this ledge, Elmira, you can see that there appears to be an ancient shrine, but you can't quite make it out from down here. The ledge is 20 feet up. So you missed. You shadow step to the island. Let's see here.
I no longer have to jump over water. Yay! Stupid water.
You don't find anything on this island, but when you look into the water, you cannot see the bottom. This water is clean and cold, but utterly dark and black. You can't see. There's no light penetrating far enough down for you to see how deep the water is.
I'm gonna ask Shredder to help me get up here and look at the shrine more closely.
Sure.
Thank you.
Gnome tossing.
Alright, I can see it better.
So,
I'm gonna use one of my potions, by the way. I just realized I'm down on some health. About 19 points down.
While they're looking at that, I'm going to slither into the water and see if there's anything interesting in the water.
okay. Hold on just a moment.
Okay, I think the best healing I could do, Mist will have to get within touch range so I can do your wounds.
Okay. I'll save my potion and come back to you.
Okay. Oh, I'm down here.
Ow. What are you doing over there?
Yeah. Okay, let me see.
I guess I always come into the room.
How the hell is this?
This way they're poking over there.
What is this? Yeah, poke over here. Poke over here. I'm curious.
So you get 13 points back.
I appreciate you.
No problem. Whoa, what?
Well, I was one of these days. Not one of the functions.
I don't like being up here with you anymore.
Sure. I'm gonna start walking around a little bit. I'll start doing this. That's awesome. I'm on that one.
That's on a ledge. That's on a ledge.
It's a crowd. They're not so fun distancing.
Are they on the ledge?
Holy crap.
Times like this, I wish I could attack 20 people at once. Holy shit.
So this is a wall.
Did somebody put water on this or something? What the hell?
So you climb up onto this ledge, and you guys climb up onto this ledge, and you see that there are all of these bedrolls laid out, and there are 8 sleeping elf commoners, 3 eat up frequently. Elmira, go ahead and make a religion check. Yeah, you're not sure who this goddess is, but it is a shrine to a goddess, and she, let's see, it looks like a young female woman holding a water basin.
Are these people asleep, or are they just like injured and too tired to care that I climbed up here?
They're all sleeping. The shrine is a young woman holding a water basin, and water flows from cracks in the ceiling and onto the statue's head that falls down into the basement, or into the basin. The long years have etched thin white lines resembling the tracks of tears across the statue's face.
Can I climb down and ask other people in the party if they know which deity this is, and see if anybody can roll better than a 2 on their religion check?
Sure, you can ask Mist.
Yeah, I ain't got shit for this.
Sure, I'll have
I'm not that kind of paladin.
Wow, a 10. I probably don't know much either. Look, a lady holding a tub.
Mist, you can make a religion check at advantage.
Nat 20 at advantage. Thank you, advantage, because I rolled a 3 the first time.
So Mist believes that this may be a shrine to Eldath, who is the goddess of waterfalls.
No, waterfall goddess. No, I hate water. No.
I guess I'll tell everyone that there's a bunch of guys up there and they're all injured, so should we try and heal them and get them to leave, or should we just ignore it?
Well, they're not all injured. It looks like the knight and the mage have both been beat up pretty bad. The others just look haggard and worn out. I mean, they're all sleeping pretty soundly.
Okay, well, I'll tell them that. I'll tell
The
truth.
other thing that you notice is back here, right here, it looks like a rough-shod makeshift door has been set up. And when you had climbed up on this ledge, you kind of caught the whiff of something funky, like there's a bad smell coming from the other side. It's not like
Hitleys.
it's kind of. It's like a mix between patchouli and nutsack.
I worked with a guy that smelled like that. I shit you not. He leaned on one of our wooden racks. 3 days later, it still smelled like him. Like, not even joking. Like, it was so terrible.
Yep, that's then you know the scent.
Everybody complained to the point he got fired.
Wow.
You need to bathe or
Well,
you're done.
we went to a cave somewhere, and that's his new location, probably.
He bathed in the stuff. It was terrible.
I will walk along the walls and ceilings and make my way to go investigate.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check for opening the door to prevent. You can make your stealth check at advantage. This is just for noise.
It's not as fast without trees because it lasts for an hour.
Right. So 29. Yeah, no problem. Okay, hold on just a moment. Shit, I gotta see if I got something for this.
I'm too curious not to go with him. Screw this water goddess. I want to know what you hear.
Okay, so Shredder, you sneakily open the door and shut it again so that nobody wakes up. And you can, as soon as you get on the other side of that door, that smell just gets worse. And you can hear, like, grumbling, and it sounds like there are 4 to 6 people talking and kind of arguing amongst each other. And you can hear, like, a slap, like somebody got shoved hard. And you hear, "Stop touching me stuff. No, you stop touching me stuff." And then you hear a woman's voice, "That's not your stuff, it's my stuff."
Sounds like a bad sexual harassment lawsuit waiting to happen.
Is Cuomo in there?
Stop touching my stuff.
As you kind of round the corner and peek in, and none of them see you, there are 3 Etons or 3 Ettins that are kind of slumbering in here. The chamber is piled with mounds of trash along the west walls. And you see these Ettins, not only because they have 2 heads, not only arguing with themselves, but also arguing with each other and shoving each other away from a small pile of trash that's in the middle of the room. And they're arguing over, like, bones and skulls. I think there's a rock in there. "Stop touching my stuff."
I will back out, still walk along the walls and ceiling where convenient, and come back and tell the party what's in that room. And maybe we should go in this way.
Yep, and this little hallway leads in from the ground level and slopes up into the Ettin's bedchamber.
Well, I'll tell the group what I discovered, and the thought that we probably don't want them coming at us from behind, unlike the sleeping laborers. We should probably take care of that.
Well, if they're arguing, how was the room lit up? Was it candlelight?
There was a small cooking fire in the room, but that's about it.
Well, I believe with digitation, I can put out a fire, and we can make it dark, throw something in there, maybe they'll beat each other up.
Ooh.
Yeah, do we have anything like more valuable than trash that we're willing to just toss in the middle and watch them fight over it?
Well, I was thinking, because with that, I can snuff out a small campfire, put out their fire, throw a rock in there, hit one in the head, and then see if they just start fighting each other.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Yeah, that's one way to go. I thought if we threw like a sack of coins, they would just murder each other since they're this angry about trash.
You can throw rocks. Can you throw 3?
Well, that was scary.
Let's check with those rocks. Can Gary throw rocks real quick?
I mean, he made me
Gary's
feel right.
not here.
Well, I mean,
Gary's not here, man.
I was like,
Well, I mean, I could snuff out the fire and then do Eldritch Blast to push one into the other. I was thinking some where we get them fighting, wear themselves down, then we run in and finish them.
I mean, more than likely we'd be able to get whatever we threw in there back too, so we could throw any gem in there.
I guess we'll vote? I don't know.
However you guys want to do it.
Plan.
Or we could just send Shredder in there and let him murder them all.
I can see that happening.
I'm willing.
Go, Dexter.
I'm mildly excited to be able to use dim light to my advantage, so somewhere along this point, I'm really going to want to use the dim light to do more shadow stepping in combat.
Okay, hold on before you make your decision there. So, Yip, you slither down into the water.
Yep.
You determine that this little lake here is about 50 feet deep, and you find towards the east wall or southeast corner of this lake that there is an underground or underwater passage
Same.
that leads further east.
Why it has to be underwater? Why did I make my character not like water?
It's kitty bath time.
Cats love bath time. Can I like slither over to the
Sure.
end there and just kind of like peek around, being all stealthy and black?
Sure.
Kind of put my head above water, my little eyeballs. Sleepy eyeball. Through the snakes.
So you slither in here and you poke your head up, and over here along this east wall, you see a huge pile of treasure. And it looks like that something heavy has been laying in this pile of treasure.
Okay, so like dragon den.
That would be your guess.
Okay. I'll slither back over here. All nice and clean from a sneaky bat.
Okay, so what have you guys decided to do about the Ettins?
Let's do the throw a jewel in there, because without light, I can't fight well either. Maybe then instead Mist wants to start it off, but in darkness I can't do much.
I can make a tinker toy that can walk up a slope too. It walks like 5 feet around, so it'll take a little while, but it'll march in there with whatever we stick on it.
Well, once we start fighting, I can use that thing to relight the fire.
Can the tinker toy hold its gem and walk around in there?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, or we could put, something on it, right? I don't know why I
You got a
didn't
bomb?
I don't know.
It technically could be if she was an artificer.
Okay, I think tinker toy go. Go, tinker toy gadget.
Okay. So
Like a fucking quartz or something.
you set down your tinker toy and it click-clacks its way in up this passage, and you hear like an exclamation, like they exclaim, "Whoa, what that?" And then you hear a loud thump and a crunch, and you hear something come in here. I don't know what. It has gem. I eat it.
When you beat it.
The other one, one of the other ones though, then you hear, no bug. That come from stupid humans. He's the big smart one. He got an 18 on his insight check.
Jesus. That's a lot of insight for being fucking stupid.
But there's still a gem. Don't they want to fight over the gem? Don't they want to fight?
Hearing that, I will come join the rest of the party.
Okay, everybody roll initiative.
Sorry, y'all. My plans failed once again.
Yeah. Still entertaining.
Whew.
9.
Come on. Well, Roll20 says you don't get an initiative.
Okay, so Schlagen, you could hear that they're going to be coming down this hallway. What would you like to do?
Well, since none of our team is in there quite yet, and I rarely get to cast the spell, I'm going to make it fun for them to try to get out of the room. Step into the doorway, and I will cast 24. So, keep on that. I will, from pretty much right there, basically where I can see, I'm gonna cast Hunger of Hadar.
Oh, the tentacles thing?
Yeah, the black hole of tentacles.
Shit.
And
Okay.
then we'll wait to see what comes out, and then we'll kill those.
So do they get a save on that?
Let's see. Open gateway, 20-foot spear, black bitter, center point, blah, blah, blah. Whispers and noise. That. If the area is difficult terrain, creatures starting in the turn will take damage and ending their turn in the area. So they don't.
Dex save.
Yeah, they don't get it now, but at their turn they'll get the saves.
Okay. All right. So you cast hentai and black hole of hentai.
Yay, hentai hole.
Shredder, what would you like to do?
I will use my 40
They gain that
just
continuous
inside the
42.
hallway and be ready for exit.
Okay. So I'm sorry, you're readying an action?
Yeah, already an attack for the first deck to come out of the Hunger and Hadar.
Okay. All right, Mist, what would you like to do?
Seeing as they're all in that thing as well, I will hang back as well.
Are you readying an action or taking dodge, or what do you want to do?
I think I will choose to hide by the opening and just wait. So if anyone can get this far.
Okay.
With him in the corridor, I'm not going near him because he's going to be hitting everything coming down that corridor.
That's true. Okay.
The one good thing about the Hadar spell is all light and sound from whatever's happening there. The other guy shouldn't be able to hear it.
Right.
Cool, I was gonna go cast silence, so never mind.
But yeah, we should definitely keep an eye on them just in case.
Elmira, what would you like to do?
I mean, they probably got beat up at the end.
Mm-hmm.
They probably got beat up at the end.
Let's see. I'm gonna ride Urian over to here and keep an eye on the human and, elf, whatever situation going on up there.
Okay.
And be prepared to cast silence if some noise is starting to escape. I'm gonna be ready to do that.
Okay. So you're essentially readying a spell action, is that correct?
Yeah, I don't want everybody to wake up while all this is going on over by the ends.
Gotcha. All right, so the Ettins, the first one fails his dex save. So this one here is an idiot and steps right into it. So what happens to him?
Any creature starting takes 2d6 cold.
All right, go ahead and roll your damage.
6 damage.
Okay. The next one. Oh shit. Go ahead and roll your damage again.
I take damage if they
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your damage again.
It out at the beginning of the turn, they don't get a save. They get a save for the second damage at the end of their turn.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so he failed as well, and this one failed as well.
So they all took 6 damage for the cold. Do you want me to roll the necrotic damage at the end of their turn too?
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll the necrotic damage and hang on to it for just a moment. One of them is going to get an attack because he was able to move far enough to make an attack. So I will do that. So Ettins have 2 heads, and they have... Each head controls one side of the body, and so they have a Morning Star in one hand and a Battle Axe in the other. And he is going to make an attack on Shredder, but Shredder was holding his action, so Shredder gets to go first.
Do I get to use a bonus in this instance, or just my regular?
Yeah, it's your full attack action.
Okay, so I'll bonus rage.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta mark that so I don't forget. But I'm raging with claws this time instead of tail. And so, claw on the first guy. Reckless. 26.
That hits.
For 11 points.
Okay.
And when I use one of my Infectious Fury, he's got to make a Wiz saving throw DC 14.
No, he got a 7.
Okay, he has to use his reaction to attack his buddy.
Okay. His reaction, he will turn around and make a Battle Axe attack on his buddy behind him. And he hits with a 14. For 21 points of slashing damage.
Okay, second claw. Same guy. 26.
Yep.
14 more points.
Okay.
Do I get both my attacks in that full attack action?
Yes.
Then I get 2 more claws.
Yep.
19 plus my bless. Soft 20. 9 more. Last one. 22. 11 more.
Okay. Well, this guy's pretty beat up. He is going to make his attack.
Now I'm raged and resistant.
I'm sure he misses with a 15 on the Battle Axe.
Yep.
$21 to hit with the Morning Star.
That does it.
For 18 points of piercing damage.
9. Okay.
You can hear this one back here. It's like, what? Why you hit me? Yip, what would you like to do?
Did you want that acid damage?
Oh,
at the end of their
yes, yes. Go ahead and give me that damage.
turn? 4.
Okay. So, yeah.
They were touched by tentacles.
I'm going to sneaky slither up here, and I want to try to like get to the door, but I don't have enough movement for that.
Okay.
But I'm going to try to like weave around people without like waking them up.
So as you're weaving around people, they're already starting to wake up because they can hear the battle going on, and that was enough to stir them. They are all looking around fearfully, and now there's a snake amongst them, and so some of them are like freaking the fuck out.
Can I try to like replicate Cause Go to Sleep song thing going?
As a snake? No.
If it was gonna get loud, I thought I was like ready to cast silence.
Okay, so yeah, you can go ahead and as your held action, you can cast silence.
Yeah, I can do that. So this is.
So silence will cover pretty much the center of this area. Did you want to do it from the door out?
Is it like? Okay, yeah, that seems like a smart thing to do. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so the sounds of the battle that are coming through the door are immediately silenced, but there are still some people that are freaking out from the snake. However, their screams are immediately silenced because they are inside the sphere of silence, and now they're freaking out even more, staring at one another because no sound is coming out of their screaming mouths.
That's a funny visual.
Can I like use my sneaky tail to like point to the exit? Kind of like just go. Away with you.
Is your tail like a flat landing?
Go this way.
Okay, let me see if they can grok what you're putting down. No, they're like, they do not understand snake sign language.
How long does this foot? Can you spell out and go?
I don't know. Can I spell? Not very smart.
So let's see. It was 20 feet for you to get up. What is the movement of your giant constrictor?
I'd have to use my whole turn to move to get up there.
Okay. All right. So, Schlagen, the shit has started. What would you like to do?
Well, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and drop the Hadar. Good, drop that so I don't have to worry about that no more.
Okay.
How wide is this hallway?
Like 5 foot.
It,
Yeah, it's like 5 feet wide.
That's going to be a little hard to shoot around him. I was going to pop off an Eldritch Blast over his shoulder. Let's see. There's a paladin point. And I will check this. I will use movement to get to there. Pretty much up on Shredder. Then I'll use a paladin point for a bonus spell to Misty Step behind them, and then open up a can of whoop ass.
Okay, go for it.
Let's see, first attack. First attack's a 16? No, 17.
That hits.
Ah, nice. So damage. 15 damage.
Okay.
Second attack. Way high into the 20s. Sadly, 10 damage.
Okay.
And then, yep, I don't get my third attack. Sorry to use my bonus. That's my turn.
All right.
Yeah. How damaged does he look? Does he just shake it off, or is he?
He's bloodied, but he's got a ways to go.
Okay. I figured I'd judge how beat up they are before I started popping off smites.
Shredder, what would you like to do?
Claw attack on the same first one.
All right.
Still missing a few spells from last week.
27.
Yep.
14 points of damage, and another Infectious Fury. DC was 14.
Nope. He makes a 7. He's going to use a Morning Star to turn around and smack his buddy. And he hits with a 13. For 15 points of damage.
Okay, second claw on the same guy. $23 for 11 more points.
And this guy goes down.
Then I'll step forward and hit this guy.
Okay.
Third claw. 17
Yes.
for 11 points, and
Okay.
another Wisdom DC 14 save on that guy.
No, and he turns and hits his buddy, and hits with a 14 for 14 points of damage.
Fourth claw? Hold on, how many claws is that so far? Is that 3 claws? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, fourth claw. 27. 9 more points. Fifth claw.
That's what the chair, so
28 for 15 more points. I think that's all the claws I can do.
I just have this image of a turtle, like, doing rabbit kicks like my cat.
Stuck to the wall.
Mist, what would you like to do?
Alrighty. It's dim light in there, right?
Correct.
Alrighty. I will move to here, then shadow step to here. Oh, I can't do that. Shadow step to here, because I can still see that square.
Yep.
And then I will attack this one.
Go for it.
Because I use shadow step, my first action is at advantage. And I rolled, I got 27.
That hits.
Alright. Since I'm trying to manipulate the shadows here, I'm using a Green Dagger with the acid damage and not the flame tongue.
Okay.
Don't forget sneak attack.
Oh, we will not be forgetting the sneak attack ever, ever, ever. Sneak attack is like my reason for getting attack. Good. Had to go get those special dice just for that. Alright. So that's 2d6 with the poison on the acid and the dagger, and then 2 more for the. We're so plus 20 for you that. 5, 10, 11, 15 damage.
Okay. This one goes down.
Cool.
You still have another attack though, don't you?
I do. I'll move up on this one so we can just like start curb stomping this with the three of us together,
Okay.
and I will attempt to attack him. Does a 15 hit?
Yes, it does.
Sweet.
Alright. And this time I only get the dagger plus the acid damage. And that would be 9 damage.
Okay.
Yes.
And I don't get a bonus action because I used it to shadow step.
Elmira, what would you like to do?
I want to cast Calm Emotions on all the humanoids in the violet sphere freaking out.
Ooh, okay. So they get a save on that, right?
I don't know. I brought up the description.
If it's off, she'll say no.
Charisma saving throw.
So they got a 15.
So I'm looking at my charisma, or
You're looking at your spell save DC.
my spell saving. Okay. It says 14, so it didn't work.
Okay, so they saved. All right.
Shit.
The Etten, the one that's left, the one head turns to the other one and says, I bet those filthy elves have something to do with this. And the other head's like, yeah, me sure of it. And this Etten comes down here, kicks up in the door, and Mist and Shredder get an attack of opportunity.
$28 for 12 points.
Okay. And Mist?
I'll use my last theory. So DC Wisdom saving throw 14 for 2d12 psychic.
Nope, got a 12.
Hold on, rolling. 13 more points.
Okay. And Mist?
I got like a 27 on the roll. And 16 points for damage.
Okay, so this guy's now bloodied. He kicks up in the door.
Oh, wait, do I get the sneak attack damage on that? With attack of opportunity?
You already used it, though.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it refreshes at the beginning of your turn.
Oh, okay.
Schlagen?
Schlagen's just up around the corner, so he didn't get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't hear my name. I was hoping I had Warcaster though, because that would have allowed me. But I don't.
Is a commoner. Other side, the axe opens up another commoner. Yep, you see this Etten starting to kill elves. What do you want to do?
And they made their save, so they're not calm.
Correct. Now they're really freaking out.
Well, maybe a snake coming to their aid will help their freaking outness. So I'm gonna ignore that guy, and I'm gonna slither up to big guy, and we're gonna bite him, try to constrict this guy.
Okay, well, hold on.
I'm a huge snake, if that matters.
So you don't need to bite in order to constrict. You can do one or the other.
Oh, well then I'm gonna bite him. Um, 25.
That hits.
Making numbers.
So you're constricting him?
I'm just fighting him.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll your damage.
13.
Okay. So
26.
I'm sorry, how much damage?
26.
Okay. So this guy goes down as well. The commoners are freaking out and running away. Whoops, that's not a commoner. Hold on here. The nobles draw weapons, the knight draws a weapon, and the mage yells out, we have to fight off the invaders or else Chuth will eat all of us. What do you guys want to do? You can discuss what you want to do as far as calming these guys down, and I will be right back.
I can offer them to make coffee. Hey guys, want some coffee? Let's all sit around and talk about our feelings. How's everybody feeling?
Start group therapy sessions.
Oh, now everybody use I feel statements.
If I heal they're injured, I think they'll be confused and stop attacking them. That might backfire. So I feel bad for him mostly. You could also point out that the guards left.
It says they've been dismissed.
Yeah. The guards left and we killed the Ettins, so they're just scared. Hey,
You can fight us if you want, but you saw what we did to the ends.
that's another way to go. Well, I came up with
Or
the
you
last
let us
plan
help
and
you.
it didn't work, so I don't wanna come up with the next one.
You can fight us if you want, or you can let us free you. We're cool with either options.
We could playfully just offer a like calm them down by throwing a ball of string out there and letting Miss pounce on it and be like, oh kitty.
I have command. Maybe if I make the guy who yelled that like run, I would probably be really disheartening. The other
Can you
ones.
use commands to like make him say stuff?
No, I can tell him to do something with one word, but it can't be something that will cause him imminent harm. So like if I say flee or something is my word, then you'll have to flee. But yeah.
Did you tell him to stop?
I could. You have to stand still.
Like, stop. Be like, huh? So I guess the question is, do we want to fight them, or do we want to try and get rid of them?
I'd rather get rid of them.
I mean, I'm down with, like, it's cool to let them go, but if we could, like, maybe, like, hey, you know what else is going on around here? You know where some, like, just some get a little info out of them if we could, but not necessary.
I could
Go with
I could create food and water. I could make enough food for them if they want to sit down and eat and talk to us. Yeah, we should point out the guards are gone, like they left, and the Ettins are dead now. So, I got a minute to...
go for some information.
For some information, we'll gladly let you go.
Like, it's alright,
Okay.
guys. It's cool. Chill.
They have not been treated well, I'm sure. Look at how many of them were sleeping in that tiny little corner. It's those gross Ettins. So, I'll make a meal and water and stuff. Anything. It says how many humans. Ate 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water. Enough to sustain 15 humanoids for 24 hours. Yeah, it should be good.
Probably more food than most of the commoners have seen in a while.
Yeah, let's make a feast right over there and be like, look, the guards are gone. Let's talk before you kill anybody or try to. And get rocked, let's be honest.
Yeah, we could do some like basic first aid if anybody needs it. Like, we're here to help. It's all good.
Were we sent by anybody to like free them or kill anything in here? Like, were we sent on a mission by anybody that they might know?
Well, aren't we here on behalf of the dragons? Didn't the dragon souls come here?
And the Elf King person.
Yep.
We're emissaries of the Elf King, right?
Yeah, you're right. He's the one that wanted us to come here after we found out that he was a huge coward. That's right.
I mean, I doubt elves are working for a green dragon, like, because they really want to.
So, you were sent here to investigate dragon attacks by the Emerald Enclave representative, and King Melandrak of the Elves thinks that the Emerald Enclave is full of shit. That he claims there hasn't been any dragon attacks in ages because his elves have been on patrol. And when you got to Altair, or Altand, you discovered that there was a dragon attack and that the warden had basically watched his wife die. Chuth ate him, or ate her. And he had basically saved the village by telling Chuth and Neronvain where the location of other elf villages were.
Oh yeah, he was a super asshole.
Dude, dick.
So the plan is to point out that the guards have left and that we killed the two-headed
Okay.
evil things, and to cast create food and water and try and feed them and talk to them for a little bit if they'll let us hands up and shoot kind of thing.
Okay, go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay, persuasion. Got a 12.
Okay, so the wizard, or the mage, kind of puts his hands down, and the three nobles basically start to cry, and the knight says, "I don't think that we need to attack these people. Let's gather our forces and leave while we can. We know that Chuth and Neronvain have not returned yet."
Before you go, we need some information.
Yeah, have them eat some food that I made magically. There's a bunch of it, so.
Okay, So what information do you want to get from them?
Do they know when they'll be back? Do they know any weaknesses?
So they can tell you that Chuth goes to his private area by entering the pool when they come in. They don't know when they'll be back, but they do know that the bulk of the cult forces left with Chuth and Neronvain to attack an elf village. But they don't know when they'll be back.
Any secret areas in this place you know about?
Not that they know about, no. He admits that they're not allowed to go very far into the lair because basically nobody trusts them enough, but they trust them enough to guard the entrance simply because, you know, they're all afraid of Chuth.
Can we tell them how to reach someone from the Emerald Enclave to tell them what they know about the attacks?
That is a very good question. Yeah, the knight can reach a representative of the Emerald Enclave, and the description of the person that he gives matches the druid that you had met in the forest that gave you the flower lays.
Oh. Oh yeah, we got the flower lays.
Yeah, the elf chick that laid you.
Okay, so now we got more proof that this is indeed happening, and we know where the cave is. Should we stick around and wait and try and fight a dragon, or should we go and tell the king that this is happening and that something needs to be done?
I'm thinking they're not trust the king.
Basically, the idea that you got was, I mean, you guys were sent here to deal with the dragon yourselves because you're apparently fairly good at doing that sort of thing.
I mean, we know where the dragon's lair is, so we can, like, set an ambush in there. Go through
This dragon is affected by that.
There's
Is there any chance that this dragon is affected by that whole thing that makes the dragons want to hurt each other? Or is that like long done?
That's long done.
Oh, okay.
We need to explore the northern part too. Never did that.
Alright. Let these people leave, and we'll get on with exploring the cave.
Sure.
Okay, so let me... So those elves all leave. Where do you guys want to head from here?
Walking 16 stealth.
Even with the plus 10?
Yep.
Damn.
I'm a 400-pound turtle.
Maybe I should go first. I got a soft 20 for stealth.
Okay.
I basically would have to roll a 1. Can anybody do better than a soft 40?
Sounds like no.
Nope.
2. Let's go, snake buddy.
Yes.
You piss.
obviously moving slowly through this area. Hey, Chris, you'll have to let me know if we're ever not in low light. Otherwise, I'm going to assume that everything's low light right now.
It is. It's all dim light. There's shadows everywhere.
Sweet. Shadow from the strike guy, shadow. We are the foot.
I'm Shredder and your Snake Eyes.
Hee
Snake Eyes. What's the other one? Storm Shadow?
Yep.
So,
Yeah, I personally feel there are way too many fucking ninjas in G.I. Joe. That's my opinion, but I was unaware that the U.S. Special Forces employed so many ninja clans.
see, what they want you to not know.
Well, how would we know? They're ninjas.
Right, yeah. So you stealth in, and you actually get to about here. And so, let's see, it's Mist and Yip leading the way. Is that right?
I guess.
And you realize that this passage kind of forks off. To the northwest, there is what appears to be the Cultist Chambers. And when you poke your head in there, you can see that there are rough bunks, bedrolls, and backpacks in this area. And there are two people in here, a Dragon Claw and a Dragon Fang. And to the northeast looks like the Cultist Common area. And there are two people in there sitting around. The area is brightly lit by torches set into rough carved wall sconces, long tables made of split logs, and there are a couple of cultists in here eating another Dragon Claw and another Dragon Fang. What would you like to do?
Yeah, you want to go left or right?
Lick my tongue at you.
Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy Jenkins. All right, well then, I will go through here and try and sneak attack whichever one I think is stronger.
I'll go after the other one.
Okay, hold on here, and I will tell you.
Constricting.
The Dragon Fang is considerably stronger.
All right, that's the one I'll go for then.
All right. Everybody roll initiative.
How high's the ceiling here?
It is 15 feet.
Okay.
Okay, Mist and Yip, you get surprise attacks. So go ahead and make your attacks.
Okay.
start with Mist first, and then Yip can go.
All right. Well, because it's a surprise attack, if this hits, it's a crit.
Yep, and you have advantage on the attack roll, and sneak attack applies.
Sweet.
I think we're still blessed, correct?
Oh, yeah, I forgot we were blessed this whole time. But in any case, 26 to hit.
That ends.
Excellent. $44 damage.
Okay. Hold on just a second here.
With 6 of that being acid, if that matters.
All right. Yep, go ahead and make your sneak attack.
19.
That hits.
And I'm doing a constricting attack.
Okay.
So that is 22. 22 damage.
Okay.
50.
So you constrict around this guy. You hear every bone in his body crack and break, and he dies, gurgling.
Mushy.
All right. Beginning of the regular round.
Action or full attack round.
So that was your surprise attack. We're now in regular round. Mist, what would you like to do?
This fool's still standing, huh?
Yeah, he's teetering though.
Okay.
And I think this Mist still gets snipped.
No, he doesn't get. He's no longer hidden. So,
But the other guy hasn't gotten to act yet.
So I get
And
advantage.
right.
I get advantage on anyone who hasn't gone, and I only get the surprise attack critical once.
Right, but you do get sneak attack because you have advantage.
So I get the sneak attack because I have advantage. I rolled an at 20, so
Double damage.
Yeah, double damage.
33.
All right, this guy goes down. And you still have movement and actions or attack actions left. What would you like to do?
All right. I will move to here, shadow step to here, and attack this one.
Go for it.
We should put a monthly bill based on what's their action statement.
Does a 26 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. 10 points of damage.
Okay. Let's see. That's everything you've got, right?
That's everything I've got.
Yep. What would you like to
I keep
do?
rolling 19s. I keep rolling 19s. I'm like, come on, 20, come on.
Yip will snake around over here and constrict that guy.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack.
Can I try to stay hidden to keep my sneak attack?
Sure.
15 for stealth.
Okay. You are hidden.
That's a good question. Would Shadow stepping behind someone make a sneak attack?
So maybe you shadow step to the one area that would have a shadow. This room in whole is brightly lit.
Oh, okay.
But you already used your sneak attack, so
Do I have advantage on this attack?
yes, because you are hidden.
That's better. 20 to hit.
Yep.
14 damage and constricting.
Okay, so he's not dead, but he is grappled.
Yep.
Shredder, what would you like to do?
I will move up here and attack that guy.
Go for it.
No rage, normal roll. 22 hit,
Yep.
27 points of damage.
Okay.
He's still up.
He is.
Second. 22 to hit again. 25 more points.
Okay, this guy goes down.
Done.
Schlagen, what would you like to do?
Well, I'm way back there, so if I measured out correctly, I should be able to get to here with a double movement, and that's my turn.
Okay. The Dragon Claw is going to try to break his grapple, but he only gets a 12.
He is stuck in my coils.
Elmira, what would you like to do?
Let's see.
So, Elmira, you can hear the sounds of what sounds like marching feet coming down from the entrance where the waterfall is. You hear a lot of people coming in.
Oh, jeez, great. Okay, hold on. Did not expect that. Oh, I think I know too. I will cast Spirit Guardians on myself. So I'll have a 15-foot sphere of stuff swirling around me.
Okay.
So, yeah. Let me pull that up real quick.
And did you want to move?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna move so that I walk the hallway. I don't know, I can't move myself. Alright.
You should be able to.
Yeah, I don't know, it's not letting me. I think I'm gonna try and restart roll 20.
Okay.
See if it works. Okay.
You say any quiet permission.
Oh, it's fine then.
Put things Let's do it. But alright, we're gonna take it somewhere to the left.
The creature enters the area, makes a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d radiant damage. A successful save, the creature will take half.
Okay.
And my friends can go in and out of it. So, but not enemies. Okay, that's my turn.
Hold on just a moment.
Eee.
So, sweeping over the line of the army of cultists that are coming in, you see a huge green adult dragon land, and there is an elf on his back. And Chuth turns to the elf and kind of sniffs the air and says, "I believe that I smell something other than those filthy elves and our disgusting ettins. Be wary, there may be intruders." And his voice rumbles through the cavern. Mist, what would you like to do?
Oh, shit. Okay. This seems like a bad time. No, I need... How much movement can I get here? Okay. I would like to move to here.
You're just gonna go for it? I'm surprised.
Hell no. Hell no, I'm not gonna go for it. I'm going over here. I'm gonna do something sneaky. That shit. I'm gonna cast darkness here.
Okay.
I mean, can a green dragon see through darkness?
No, hold on. Well, he can't necessarily see through darkness, but he does have 60-foot blind sight.
Oh, he's got a blind sight. I changed mine. Do we know that the green dragon is coming? Because if nothing else, I want to poke my head around the corner like, you said, what's coming?
You can hear the dragon's voice, and you can hear, the marching feet as they're coming down the passage.
Does anybody have a wall spell?
No, he has blind sight, and that changes my entire plan. I would never have done that. Would I have known he had blind sight, or did I just go there and do something stupid?
No, I think you would have known by now. You fought enough dragons, you know they have blind sight.
Okay, then I would not do that. And
Looking down the passage that you had shadow stepped to the entrance of, there's a dark passage that goes down and turns right to the south, and goes further and turns left to the north.
okay, I guess I'll do some recon and see what we can do to give ourselves a chance out of here for the rest of the team. And I'll turn on my Foxy speed and start running around.
Okay, so where do you want to go first?
All right.
It's always like the game.
I will go this far first.
Okay.
So it's over here.
Just to double check, does anybody have any wall spells?
Wall spells?
Yeah, wall of fire, wall of ice.
Not me.
No further than this does. Damn. Well, I was thinking, if somebody could cast a wall spell, I could put the hunger spell in there and just like contain it while the tentacles slowly slap them to death.
So Miss, you come up into this room, and it seems that the cult keeps considerable quantities of food and alcohol here. Judging by the volume of these stores, it looks like Neronvain is planning a long series of assaults against the elves of the Misty Forest. There's a lot of fairly common fare food and alcohol here. However, make a perception check.
At least it wasn't a horrible roll this time. I tend to roll bad when it comes to perception. 20.
So amid all of the kegs of ale and casks of fairly common wine, along with the food, you do find 8 bottles of Evermead. Evermead is only made in the elven island of Evermeet, and these bottles each bottle's worth 100 gold pieces.
Shit. I'll let the party kitty keeper know that there's that there, because I don't keep the party kitty. Cool.
And do you have movement left over?
Great that they would have 8. I have plenty of movement left here.
Stuff for dragons. Actually, you're still snake form.
I mean, am I losing any of my movement by doing all that searching?
You didn't lose movement, but you might only be able to get to the next area before you can do any kind of searches or whatnot.
Okay. Alright, I'll move here then. I have like 180 feet of movement.
So you come into this area. It is a lush living space. It is a rough-walled cavern decorated with select art and craft works. There are rich carpets and tapestries on the floor and walls of the cavern. The cavern features a hewn log bed, a large mirror, and a trunk. Oh, wait. So as you step through this passage into this room, however, a glyph of warding goes off.
Of course. So you get for rushing around.
And you take 24 points of acid damage.
Son of a bitch.
Shit.
It burns as his acid. Burns as his acid.
All right. Yep. What would you like to do?
Crush this guy that's in my coils.
All right. So I don't even think you need to make another attack. You just roll damage because he's still grappled.
I'm holding him. I give him a big hug. For 18 damage.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that time something snaps and he kind of pops like a blood-filled balloon.
Ew.
Shredder, what would you like to do?
I will move back here and wait to hear if they're invading the tunnel.
Okay. Schlagen, what would you like to do?
Well, it's not far too much.
No, we're going to say that's a big
Mhm. Move to there so I can look up around their shoulders and just down the pathway.
Okay. Elmira, what would you like to do?
Yeah, I will do that.
I want to back off.
Run away!
Yeah, a bit, and still kind of jam it up. Like this, the way we went is way too small for a dragon to fit through, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, so I guess what I'll do is I'll park myself in the corner, and so anybody that wants to come into the room will have to go through my spirit guardian vortex thing and get smacked.
Okay.
That's the best thing I can think of to do at the moment.
Okay. Chuth. Well, first, Neronvain gets off of Chuth. So that was half his movement. And Chuth jumps and flies over to the island. And rolls a fucking 4 on his perception. And yells back to Neronvain that he says, "Yes, somebody else is definitely in the cavern. I can smell them." And dives into the water. And disappears from view. Meanwhile, the army marches down, and one of the dragon fangs says, "The guards are missing." Mist. What would you like to do while you're in this well-appointed, lush room? And keep in mind there is a trunk here.
Well, I've already been hurt by whatever ward was here, so now I want to search this room more thoroughly, and upon finding said trunk, I will use my thieves' tools to open it and check for traps at the same time and all that stuff.
Okay, so first make an investigation check.
Why do I always roll so low when it comes to these kind of things? 7.
So you don't find any traps, however, you do find that there is a quote-unquote secret door at the southeastern section of the passage. You discover that the secret door is really nothing more than a crack in the rock wall. But you do not find any traps.
Okay. before I go opening that thing, I feel like this is not quite the time for the. But actually, yeah, I gotta know what's in there. There might be some awesome weapon. All right, I'll go for it. Curiosity says I gotta go for it.
Okay, go ahead and make a Thieves' Tools check.
Curiosity killed the cat, bro.
Yeah, satisfaction brought him back. Okay, thieves, tools.
Have you been tracking how many 9 lives you have left?
Like 1.
My last life usually.
Double the proficiency at 8. Well, I mean, I'm already at 21, and then I use my dex mod, right?
It's your dex mod plus 2 times your proficiency bonus.
24.
Okay, so you unlock it. However, there is a poison needle trap
Of course there is.
that gets a 22 to hit.
It does. Thankfully, I only take half damage, but it does.
So 1 piercing damage,
Ow.
and you need to make a DC 16 Constitution saving throw.
Alright, DC 16 con saving throw. I do have the ring of poison resistance, so I do get a half poison damage to whatever the poison part of it is.
If you're blessed, that helps with saves.
Huh?
Blessed helps with saves.
Well, considering I rolled a 3, I'm not sure it's going to matter much, but I want to use my inspiration point to reroll that, because
Go for
I like
it.
this poison right now. Because it was.
It is an unusual, I will tell you, it is an unusual poison.
So I'm going to want to make this save, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
17!
Okay.
Plus 3. 1, 2. So 19. Well, I have to roll a 7 on my investigate.
You can always drink potions next round.
It's true.
Come by me,
So-
I'll slap you a couple times. We'll get you fixed up.
You will take half damage from the poison.
Can't wait to get to the point where poisons don't hurt me anymore. Come on, look.
So so half of that, so the halved damage you take is 12 points of poison damage. However, you're going to be at disadvantage for your attack rolls because your hand has gone numb.
Yeah. How long does that last?
That lasts an hour, and the actual poison damage that you take after the first hour, your hand painfully starts to come back to feeling, and that's when you actually take the damage.
Oh, shit. Great. Okay.
I'll be on standby, don't worry.
Hey, that was only 6d8 poison damage. If you had failed, it would have been 12d8.
I'm dead.
Potentially, yeah. I mean, this poison could fuck you up. Inside, you find... Let's see here.
Copper piece.
This is where I wish I'd made that investigation check, because I want that poison. Oh, I want that poison.
You got an inspiration.
Yeah, I should have used it on the investigation check and not on the other roll.
In the trunk, you find 1,500 gold pieces, and all of the gold pieces are stamped as they have the visage of King Melandrak. So these are elven coins.
He got that gold?
Was he the guy that sent us here?
He is. You were sent here by Delon, who is a representative of the Emerald Enclave. But King Melandrak was trying to tell DeLon that there are no dragon attacks in the Misty Forest because his elves are on patrol. Essentially, King Melandrak's full of shit.
Yeah, you want to take at least a couple of those for evidence.
Alright, so all but like 10 of those go into the party kitty. And then each of us has 2 or whatever just to hold on to for evidence.
I'll put it in my snake pocket.
Well, the fact that they are elven minted coins is evidence that these are stolen from the elves.
Oh.
There is a bigger connotation, though. Not only are these stolen from the elves, theoretically, they're stolen from the Cult of the Dragon as well, because all this treasure is supposed to go to Tiamat's hoard. Yet here are 1,500 gold pieces in this trunk.
Ooh.
So much backstabbery.
So much backstabber. Wait, does that mean that whoever stole this is an enemy of the cult?
No, not an enemy, but they are definitely guilty of embezzlement.
Yeah. I don't know, embezzlement makes me you my enemy. You embezzle for me. Pretty sure you're my enemy at this point.
He's a disgruntled accountant.
Right.
Anything else besides the gold in there, or just the gold?
Just the gold.
Darn, no awesome weaponry. Before I go down the secret hallway, I should probably run back and tell the party, hey, I found a secret hallway.
Okay.
I'll look at your gimpy ass arm and ask you what happened.
So, I'm a bad thief. And I forgot the importance of being a good thief.
Are you poisoned or diseased?
It's got the clap.
Poisoned.
Say that again? Okay. Poison, chest, lots of gold. Very bad for my arm, but poison.
Well, I can get to you and I can fix you up.
Poison, hard, numb, worthless. Why? Bad road, bad.
So, I took my cat out for a walk because my cat walks on a leash, and I have this image of him doing exactly what my cat did. So we're out walking around, and she stepped on like a little gob of pine pitch, and she just stands there and looks at me, holding up her paw like, "Ew, I got an icky on my foot. Get it off! Get it off!"
Figure it out. Make it stop.
Nice.
Make it stop.
My cats just get it in their fur and then it just sits there and gets horrible.
Oh yeah, she wouldn't move. She's just sitting there with her paw up, like, "Yeah, get it off. Ew, I got a duty on my finger."
Oh, poor thing.
So, Yip, what would you like to do? Mist comes back and tells you guys, probably whispers to you that he found a secret passage. What would Yip like to do?
And a bunch of gold and a bunch of food.
Imagine there's too many corners for me to have seen the dragon go sploosh. Or did I hear the dragon go sploosh?
Yeah, you heard the dragon sploosh into the water. I mean, something that large splashing into the water is not going to be quiet.
Okay. I'm gonna try to sneak my little sneaky self up to the end here and try to count how many there are.
Okay. Let's see here.
Sneaky check?
So you count 5 dragon fangs and 5 dragon claws, and then you see an elf dressed in forest green mage's robes standing there as well.
I'm gonna flick my tail with the number of people that are there. Hopefully they'll understand what the tail flicks mean.
So Neronvain sees the snake and points at the snake and says, "There's a snake in here," and that's all he says.
There's a snake in my boot.
I'm gonna say they're nearby.
So, Yip, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Can I intimidate him as a snake?
Sure. Go ahead and make an intimidation check.
You weave your snaky head menacingly.
Do I get any bonuses for being bigger than him?
No, but go ahead and make your intimidation check.
Okay, 7.
He is not intimidated. He got an 11 on his insight check. And we'll see. We'll see.
Maybe if I had like a coat, I could get it out.
Oops.
Did anybody decipher my tail flicks for counting?
I'll try a perception check.
Yeah.
21.
Yeah, so Shredder understands.
I'll convey that maybe we should try and wait for them to come in. If there's that many, we'll choke them up. We are in the lunchroom after all.
I will give you guys the option. Do you want to re-roll your initiative or keep what you have?
I'm fine either way.
No, I prefer to roll, unless people are afraid of losing their roll.
Yeah, it has to be everybody or nobody.
I'm good either way.
We can reroll, that's fine.
Okay, so you guys go ahead and re-roll initiative.
I did better.
You know, I got a 6 die. I'm good.
I forgot I was on mute and I was voting yes. And I rolled the same.
8.
So I got this new fall scent, the Harvester beard oil, and Kate keeps telling me that I'm a pumpkin spice basic bitch.
I want to say but
I have 12% of a plan. Let's tell them lunch is ready and we're having steak, and then wait for them to come in.
Yay! Sad, sneaky face.
Or we can just tell them lunch is ready. We're having them.
yeah.
Is your intelligence enough where you can speak and write important?
Technically, yes.
You can use your snake tail and write messages on the software. Hey guys, check this out. There's some children.
All right, so Mist, being at the top of the stack, what would you like to do?
I don't wanna go first. I will take my turn to apply a dose of the, I think it says ant poison from when we fought the giant ants,
Okay.
which is 4d10 con 12 save. So I will apply some epic poison to my. And I have a feeling the sneakiness is not going to help anymore, so I'm going to bust back out the flame tongue. Wait, that's a good question. Does the flame burn off the poison?
That's funny. I was just thinking that. There's really no ruling for that, so I'm just going to say no.
Sweet. Thank you.
They're magical flames, so.
Alrighty then. I'm back out my flame tongue, flame it on, and has a dose of ant poison on it. That's my turn.
Okay.
Wait, did anybody heal me? Have I been healed at all yet, or am I still down all these hit points?
You're still down all those hit points.
Shit. Should probably use the potion or something too.
Schlagen, what would
I have full
you...
action.
Well, I mean, there's still hope. Schlagen, what would you like to do?
Check my screen. Just a little bit out of range.
Did I have any movement? Because I saw him move to the middle of a party.
Sure.
Okay.
That will work.
Surround myself by my allies.
I will go to Mist and be like, get yourself together. And I will slap him on the face. I will spend 5 points to heal his poison, and the other 25 points into his HP.
Okay. So, Mist's hand is no longer numb. He's not at disadvantage, and you get 25 hit points back.
Pull yourself together, man. Bam, bam.
You said 25 hit points?
Yes.
Sweet. Thank you.
It'd
Okay.
be weird how somebody slapped me made me feel better. You weird. That's my turn.
Okay, let's see how far the Dragon Claws can move.
Whoever gave me that ring of poison resist, thank you so much.
So the Dragon Claws dash and double time it, and that's as far as they get. Shredder, what would you like to do?
I will move up behind Snaky.
Okay.
I want them one at a time in the hallway if possible.
So the one Dragon Fang moves up and is going to attack Yip. Let's see here. He gets to attack twice with his short sword. .23 to hit.
And it's
So that is 5 points of piercing damage and 6 points of poison damage.
is it 6?
Correct. And the second swing is an 11. I'm sure that misses.
That misses.
Okay. Yep, what would you like to do?
Gonna bite his face off.
Go for it.
12?
That is a miss.
Well, shit.
Let's see here.
Well, no, hits it having to be menacing. Error.
Neronvain takes a step and then Misty steps to the island. And then
Get someone in the hood.
we'll make an Eldritch Arrow attack at disadvantage over the Dragon Fang's shoulder to try to hit Yep. No, he misses, but he does not hit the Dragon Fang. Oh, he gets a second attack. All right. And he misses again. I mean, he clearly doesn't care that if he hits the Dragon Fang. Elmira, what would you like to do?
I'm not sure. I'm trying to. I got one 5th level spell, I think, or 4th level. I mean. Okay. You think I can squeeze past Schlagen?
Yeah, you're a gnome. You could do that.
And the walls are stone, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. I'm looking into stone shape.
So you could technically block off the hallway.
Yeah, at least like I think I want to make it so there's like an arrow slit, like a little bit of we can see through it if you really need to area.
So you want to do that right in front of Yip?
Yeah, so that we can close it off. There's like a shitload of people. I think we should regroup for a second and figure out what to do.
I missed it. What spell are you casting? Oh, Stone Shape.
Stone shape.
That one.
Okay, so you use Stone Shape and block off the passage, but you leave an arrow slit.
Yeah.
Oops. All right. Anything with a bonus action or more movement?
I moved myself, but I think that's further than I can make it in turn, so I'll put myself there.
Okay. New round. Mist, what would you like to do? There is something that Mist could do because of his tabaxi movement. But Mist hates water.
Well, I can create it if I need to. How much water?
No, I'm saying that strategically there is a position that Mist could put himself in, but that's only the first half with the movement. The second half is a problem because he hates water.
He hates water. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I gave my character a very serious character flaw. Well, I will tell the party that I found a secret passage back here. If anybody wants to come this way with me.
Okay, that's a free action.
Does anybody want to go this way, guys? Anybody?
Sure.
Well, do we have is that stone shape going to be able to hold them, or are they going to be able to break through?
It says that the wall that you make can't be any thicker than like 5 feet thick, so I think it's pretty sturdy.
Oh, okay.
So hold for a couple turns. And with the arrow slit, if somebody were to like shoot arrows through it, it would be pretty gnarly for a while at least. It would keep them at bay. The people with less movement could get away from it and keep somebody back there with a decent amount of movement to kind of hold them off.
Something.
Yeah.
Who's got a bow?
Sure.
I can Eldritch Blast them through the people. Pew!
Yeah, I could guiding bolt through the people too. If we need to.
It's not an arrow slit so much as a finger gun slit, which actually sounds kind of dirty now that I've said it.
We use that split however we want, okay?
Says every man ever.
Is the term glory hole been invented?
Only if you're casting web.
I was thinking the same thing. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, turn into a spider. Yeah, turn into a spider.
When we went to the concert, I told them about the semantic movements for casting web, and everybody in the car is just like, oh my god, that's so gross. and Nikki's like, well, it is white and sticky. Oh, fuck. So, let's see. Mist, what are you doing? Where are you going?
Who's gonna stay back and who's gonna come? Who's got enough movement that they can stay back and fire through the slit? And who wants to come with? So I can point them this way. I'll go forward, but I want to know who's coming with.
I will stay in the back to keep an eye on the doorway.
So
I guess I'll stay back.
Well, if everybody's staying back, I'll go with Miss then.
I'm just trying to think.
Yeah,
If you can do a ranged spell, then stay at the door. If you can't, then go with mist. Guess my vote.
That sounds like a good plan.
I'm going to climb the ceiling and attack through the slit.
I mean, I guess. Well, you know, the more I think about that plan, it's a horrible plan. One, it splits the party, and two,
Well,
I have a feeling that we're gonna find-
it's not really a terrible plan.
Oh.
Well, I mean, we're splitting the party, but by like a room. We're not far from each other.
Tactically,
You're just taking
it could give you a pretty good advantage from a tactics point of view. I think it would be better if somebody else went with you, but they're not going to be able to keep up with you.
There's that.
A double move for
I'm
me
just
is
gonna.
Yip wanted to go, and Yip says a double movement for her is 60.
Okay, so Yip. Well, on Yip's turn, she could do her movement.
Yeah.
I'll just
Exactly.
go to the room and wait. But at least this way I know people are coming with, so I'll go to the room and wait.
Okay, so you're just going to stand in front of the crack in the wall and wait?
Yeah, but like, defensively so, just in case.
Yeah, probably take the dodge action, just in case.
Yeah.
Okay. Schlagen, what would you like to do?
Finger gun repelling blast.
I will step to that way, and what's my disadvantage or negatives to shooting around that many people and through a hole?
So you would be at disadvantage, but you can still make your attack. You're only going to hit one of your own party members if you roll a 1.
Good luck, everybody. Are we still blessed, or is that worn off?
I would think you're still blessed. It has not been 10 rounds yet. It's climbing, though. I mean, you're probably at like round 7.
Or, I'm pretty sure 12 misses on the first gun.
Yeah, you hit the wall.
Second one is a 19.
Yep, you get a finger gun right through the arrow slit, right into this guy's face.
So he's gonna take sad 6 damage, but he also is knocked back 10 feet.
Okay, so yeah, you hit this guy right in the forehead, and he's like, oh, and is pushed back 10 feet.
I was hoping to hit him with both so I could push him in the water. Fuck out of here.
Let's see, the Dragon Claws. So the guy that was, as a free action, the guy that was hit in the face is like, they've put up a wall. Come on, chop down the wall, lads.
good luck.
Except these idiots, the farthest they can get, their entire action is moving. Here, hold on. I'm going to get rid of this grid because it's causing weird movement.
So if I can, as a free action, we'll yell out, let me get to the hole.
God, this sounds like a prison rape scene.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Shredder, what would you like to do?
I will go up the ceiling, hang from the ceiling,
Yeah.
and
I can use
range
it.
attack through the
I'm gonna use
slit.
pro left button.
So you're raging and doing a range attack through the arrow slit?
No, climbing up the ceiling and the ceiling above. Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Sorry, climbing up the ceiling and hanging from above. Yep.
Okay. Okay, so you're kind of upside down and doing ab crunches, waiting, I guess. All right.
Yep. And so if I reckless attack with advantage, but then I'm attacking through the arrow slit, does that negate?
So, what are you using to attack through the arrow slit?
Hazara, my greatsword.
Yeah, you could attack through the arrow slit. You're going to be at disadvantage, though.
But if I rage and use reckless, then does that cancel?
That does cancel it out.
Okay. And blessed. 24.
That is a hit.
For 24 points of damage.
Oof. So you stab this guy right through the face, and he dies instantly.
Well, I can't reach further even with my tail because the squares are 10 feet, so...
I don't think your tail would... Honestly, I don't think your tail would fit through the arrow slit. I'm imagining you've got a pretty fat tail.
And it's spiky. I'm a Thagomizer, so, yep. Okay,
Damn it, my tail's stuck in the arrow slit as you wiggle your ass around hanging upside down.
Okay, well, I dealt with one. Let him try again.
I'll just stay here and keep doing stomach crunches upside down. As a good barbarian, you always have to find time to do exercise whenever.
Fit it in where possible.
The Dragon Fang is going... The one that was pushed back is going to return. Let's see here. So the one dragon fang that goes up the side passage, you can hear an echoing yell come back. Hey guys, they got the Ettins. This dragon fang is going to use his orb of dragon's breath through the arrow slit. So let's see. He only gets to use one target, so he is going to try to hit 1 to 2. It's going to be Shredder. 3 to 4. It's going to be Yep. It is Yep. He's going to try and hit with the orb of dragon breath. But he only gets a 14 to hit.
That misses.
Okay. So you see this, he holds up this orb in his left hand, and out of it shoots a jet of poisonous gas that just immediately dissipates in the air as soon as he misses you.
What?
Chuth climbs up onto the island and cares not for anybody. And he breathes a cone of poisonous breath. So, hold on here. Before I get to you guys, I need to do these guys. So, 60-foot cone.
So the dragon came back, Ocean.
Yeah, the dragon's back on the island. Okay, so these guys, I don't know. We're gonna see. Dragon claws are a no, or a dragon claw is a no. Let's see about the dragon fangs. Oh no, that's not good.
I don't like the way you said that.
So Yip and Shredder need to make a DC 18 Constitution saving throw.
An 18?
Correct.
Bless.
Yeah, don't forget your bless.
Now you're too far away from my aura to help you.
Too far away from your whore? What?
Aura.
Nat 20?
You save.
23?
So you will take half damage. What about Shredder?
I got 21.
Okay, so you both take half. And I'm not going to roll for it. I'm taking the average because this is fucking stupid. So you both take 28 points of poison damage. But you do not have the poisoned condition. Yeah, Chuth just doesn't care about his human allies. He just breathes and is like, yep. Fuck you guys. Good luck, everybody. Yep, what would you like to do? God damn it, since that concert, I got Everclear songs stuck in my head.
Yeah.
I know, right? So we went to the concert, right? And I'm looking up on stage, and I see Art Alex Hawkins, and he looks like shit. But, I mean, he is 59, so I can't really fault the man too much. But I got to thinking, I'm like, you know, between the years of 93 and 98, I'm pretty bitter about all the shit that went down. I mean, not that there weren't good times and it was exciting, but I'm pretty bitter about that age. And then I'm looking at Art Alex Hawkins, I'm like, if I take my memories and I were to personify them, it does indeed look like a 60-year-old rocker who's come back from heroin addiction like 2 or 3 times. That's what my memories look like, personified.
We're back. We got disconnected for a second.
No problem. So what does Yip want to do?
How much damage did he take?
28.
Is that half?
That was indeed half.
Okay. Was that poison or acid?
It was poison.
Damn.
So are you still a snake?
That's what I'm checking. Yeah. I am no longer a snake. How high up is that arrow slit? Because I don't think I can reach.
So I imagine Yip comes back into kobold form and is snorting and coughing. It's kind of like when you're sleeping and you burp in your sleep, and it kind of gets stuck in your nose.
Just comes like, what happened? What happened?
So what would Yip like to do?
You're just gonna say, hey guys, but the dragon has a hideout under the water. Okay, bye.
I would imagine Yip, it might be torn like, oh my god, it's a dragon. Oh my god, it's a dragon.
Run all the way over there.
Okay.
Ride the wolf to me. Send the wolf. The wolf can help the people that can't run fast.
Let's see. Neronvain is going to try to shoot eldritch arrows at Shredder. That is a miss. He's lucky there's nobody standing in the way because they would have gotten an eldritch arrow in the back of the head. And Shredder's really lucky because the second one is a miss, but it would have been a nat 20. So, yeah. All right, so that's what Neronvain's doing. And screaming at the top of his lungs, chop down that wall, you fools! Elmira, what would you like to do?
I'm trying to remember, did Yip and Slogan get really hurt?
Yip just took 28 points, so yeah. Oh, well, no, Yip, I don't know how much Yip actually took because that killed off her snaky form.
Yip is okay.
It's okay, but Slogan's hurt, Shredder's hurting? Is that right?
Yep, I'm at about not quite half.
Okay, let's see here.
Love thy clerics.
Yep.
Amen.
Okay, I'll reach up and use Cure Wounds. Let's see what we get back. Yeah. Okay, 13 points back.
Thank you.
You know, if clerics could really cast Cure Your Wounds, I would have much more use for going to church.
No doubt.
Hey, Pastor, I got a fucking bum knee. Can you throw a greater restoration on me?
And did somebody say they want your game? I mean, need your game to go somewhere?
I was thinking it'd be cool if they like to help transport over to me. So I think going into this other area, we know that from Yip coming around that there's another way in from the back end. So it goes somewhere. So I'm thinking this secret passage might help us there.
Okay, he can make it to about here on a dash. And then
Okay.
he'll be able to help you next round.
So we'll say Yip hopped onto Jurgen and travels to there.
Yeah.
Good boy. Just pet him and give him praise, and then he'll do what you say.
Since Yip was down in the water before, would I be able to sort of figure out that they connect?
Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Don't ask me about that. Yip is not smart.
Well, I have a thought on that as well, so can I help you? We'll do that with advantage? Because I was like, yeah,
Sure.
you said something about the water.
Yip got a 4. Yip is not smart.
Was that with advantage?
So yeah, go ahead and roll a second d20 and see if with Miss
Yip got
help.
a 4. Yip is not smart.
Okay, so Yip's like, I don't know. I mean,
I know
fucking maybe.
the water.
Yip's
You go
response.
into the water and you get this treasure and
Yip's response is, I'm 8. I'm an adult.
guts.
So, Miss, you can see that Yip is coming into the room. What would you like to do?
Yep, follow me. I will go into the corridor here.
All right. So use your tabaxi speed.
Absolutely.
Or actually, you can't use your tabaxi speed because you didn't take a round of no movement at all.
I did not. I can only use regular movement.
Correct.
Just monk speed.
Just my monk speed, yeah. I could dash if I need to, but I'm assuming once I get into this room, I'm still confused. It doesn't look like it connects, so I'm probably gonna have to do some observing. Not to metagame or anything.
So in this secret passage, the first thing that you immediately see is that there is a small shrine to an obvious elven god. And there is at the base of the shrine, there is a journal. Yeah, there's a journal laying at the base of the shrine. Go ahead and make a religion check.
Hey, hold on, that should help. Yeah, I can do this. 21.
So you know that this is a shrine to Fenmary, the elven god of outcasts, scapegoats, and solitude. The shrine resembles a pair of white eyes peering out from a dark wall above a small basin of water. And at the base of the shrine is a leather-bound journal. And at the southeastern end of the wall, you see another crack in the wall that is another secret passage.
Secret. I found a secret. Keep finding all the secrets, so you guys keep getting the song.
So, yeah, there's this journal laying there.
Okay, well, first off, I'm totally an outcast myself, so now I'm obsessed with whatever this is.
So flipping through the journal, you see that this is Neronvain's personal journal. And it reveals that he is the bastard son of King Melandrak. And he frequently refers to Melandrak as my poor father. It also reveals that the green dragon mask is already at the Well of Dragons.
Oh, sure.
Which color one?
Green.
Stole the rifle.
So that's what two dragon masks are at the Well of Dragons, with Severin, the leader of the cult. Which technically means there's 3 because Severin has the red dragon mask.
It'd be fun if we bust in on him and he's having a little puppet show with himself with the mask.
Wait,
Gee, I wish I had the black dragon mask. Schlagen.
Get you playing with your mouse again.
Schlagen, what would you like to do?
Let's see. The dragon's big, the hole's usable. From my spot, I can see the dragon through the hole, right?
Yeah, over Shredder's side, yeah.
Hey, Shredder, duck.
You mean hug the ceiling? Yes, of course.
Crunch!
whatever you have to do, duck is, do that.
And I'm going to cast Twin Spell and Quicken Spell to cast 6 castings of Eldritch Blast.
Wow.
Wow, okay.
So let's see, first hit, nat 20.
Double damage.
Oh, my dice will stay on the table. 26 damage, and he's pushed 10 feet.
Okay.
Second attack. 18 to hit.
That is a miss.
Oh. Third attack. That's going to be a miss.
You guys see Chuth hold up his claws and just deflect these Eldritch Blasts like Vader.
Roll 25 to hit.
That hits.
Come on, that. 10 damage, and he's pushed another 10 feet.
Okay.
Fifth blast. And we're still blessed, right?
Yes.
I should have been adding that. 21 to hit.
That hits.
Ooh, max damage on that one for 14 damage, and push back another 10 feet. Now just bouncing him off the wall.
He's almost into the water.
He's hanging on to the edge of the island.
And last attack for 22.
That hits.
Oh, sad damage. 6 damage, and I bounce him off the wall one more time.
Okay, he is fully into the water now.
Finger guns of death.
All right, we will pick this up next week and continue with the Battle of Chuth on Saturday at noon.
Thank you, gang. We're getting through.
Thank you.
We're getting there. All right, guys.
Good game, guys. Good tactics, good strategy. Excellent.
Well,
Thank you.